Hi everyone, my name is Geissele, and this is the Geissele 6mm ARC STRTA match rifle.
What's going on YouTube, man? Back with another video for y'all from 2023 SHOT Show live here in Las Vegas. And as you already know, I'm standing here with Geissele himself, and we're going to get into a little topic about a new product that they have in 2023. Thank you, Abraham, for taking the time out to speak with us, man. Thank you. You're more than welcome. So, Abraham, can you tell them a little bit about what you're holding in your hand right here?
Sure. So, Hornady came out with a new cartridge a couple years ago, 6mm ARC, and they tasked us with creating a rifle for it.
Now, you say when they came out with the 6mm ARC, can you explain a little bit about what they were trying to do or create when they came out with that cartridge?
Yeah. So they tried to take a 6mm projectile and maximize its effectiveness in mid to long range engagements, as well as short range. So weight was a factor, and also long range ballistics.
For sure. So when you say long range, some people think of long range 1,000 yards or more. Some people say 1,000 yards is not long range. What would be your definition of long range when it comes to the efficiency of that particular cartridge?
Well, personally, with this rifle, I've shot out to 1,500 yards.
1,500?
And it'll smack it all day long.
All day long?
All day long.
Speaking of smacking all day long, you recently won the PRS, is that correct?
Yeah, I won the PRS series last year with this rifle right here.
With that rifle, so you're very qualified to talk about this rifle.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the inner workings of this rifle and what you like about it, and for a person that's serious about shooting such as yourself, what can they get out of using that rifle if they've never used that platform before?
So if you're thinking about a 5.56 rifle, its maximum effectiveness range is 600 yards.
For sure.
It's pretty much, in this rifle, the internals are completely different. The full carrier group, we have a steel cam race, we have an extended, a longer barrel extension.
For sure.
Everything's maximized for long range and accuracy. So tight tolerances.
I'm looking at the barrel right here. What are y'all using for this? Because it looks real thick and sturdy. What are y'all using?
This rifle, we hammer forged chrome line barrel.
Okay.
So we take a plank of steel, put it in the hammer forged machine. It has a reamer that has the rifling in it, and with no heat, it hammers out the barrel, draws it out, and puts in the rifling in the chamber.
And all this is done with no heat.
No heat. It's all done in house.
And I'm assuming, like the rest of your rifles, like the ones y'all use for law enforcement, this one is direct impingement as well?
It is, yes.
Okay. And is there a particular reason why y'all chose to go direct impingement versus some of the other gas systems that they have out there? Because I know y'all kind of dedicated to that.
I'll let you in on a little secret. It's not a normal gas system.
Is it not?
We have more than one gas port here. We have multiple.
Really?
And they're arranged around the barrel and linearly as well.
I think I see one right there.
So as the gas travels down the barrel, it goes into the first hole, and that gas comes back and unlocks the bolt. Then it hits the second hole, that comes back, pushes the bolt a little bit back, and then the third drives that bolt back and chambers a new round. So what that does is recoil is gone. It's soft shooting, there's no gas in the person's face. If you throw a can on here, suppressor, put any can you want, it'll run. Normally some cans you have to adjust the gas to get it to run. You don't need to do that with this.
So out of the box, as is, any can on the market, I can slap that on there and it'll run.
Pretty much.
That is amazing. So tell me, what was it like using this platform in the PRS? Did you need to get adjusted to it at all, or right out of the box?
I mean, I was used as kind of a...
Well, let me ask you this first. Did you work with it before you had
Only a little bit. I started shooting PRS when we started developing this rifle.
Okay.
So our very first iteration, I used that in a match. And over the course of designing this rifle, I've been shooting. I shot every iteration in a match. And I was kind of the guy who was shooting it, giving the feedback. We would change something. I'd go to another match and I'd shoot it. And I'd give more feedback. So throughout the entire design process of this rifle, I've kind of been there shooting it.
Now I noticed you said when you would shoot it, you would go back and give feedback. Did you ever run into any stumbling blocks or any issues that, you know, when you were training that you can say that you felt some concerns about initially when you were giving your feedback?
The only thing I can really say is it was really tricky to figure out, and we put a lot of time into designing. And I wouldn't say it was a worry, but it was just kind of interesting how long it took. This was the first project I've really been involved that much with, and I had no idea it took that long to make something as reliable
as this. And how long would you say all in all it took for this whole project to come together?
We've been working on it for 2.5, 3 years now.
Wow. Yeah. 2.5, 3 years?
So when Hornady first came out with the cartridge, they called us up and they sent us some ammo and asked us to make it.
So Hornady called y'all specifically like, we got a task for y'all and we need y'all to get it done. So even more than that, what's amazing, man, I don't know if y'all realize that right now, I'm talking to Abraham Geissele. I don't even know if y'all understand how important and insane that is. In addition to starting the PRS right when they were making it, Hornady calling y'all and saying we need that, like you're on the ground floor in the development of this and everything. Like what's that like for you to be in the midst of all that while that's going on?
It's fun. I mean, I'm juggling school with work, and I love coming into the shop. Over the summers I work there. I love coming in the shop, you know, working with people older than me, seeing what job is like outside of school.
Right.
You know, it's a really interesting experience.
So I bet you they love to just come around and hang around the shop and play around with the toys.
Yeah, you bet.
So I see you got a beautiful, beautiful LPVO on there, man. When you were doing your PRS series, which one of y'all scopes did y'all run on? Did you run on that personally?
So I personally ran the Night Force NX8 2.5 to 20.
And it paired really well with that. It had to. He kicked butt in the series out there. You ranked #1, right?
I did. I won the series for the entire year.
And that was like, out of how many people would you say you went up against?
Each match was 30 to 50, somewhere in there, and there was 2 matches every month. So overall, I shot the best out of everyone.
Did you feel any anxiety at any point, or it was like, I got this?
I was kind of like, I got this. I mean, I got this gun. I mean, I was confident in the gun. I wasn't worried that something was going to go wrong with it. And I kind of went into it and was like, yeah, I can beat these guys.
Right. So, in addition to using a Night Force, I see here you have your own paired with it. What, out of all y'all series line, which one would you say you, like, even if they're not a competition shooter or a series? By the way, this is a competition rifle. So if you're looking to get into competition shooting and you need a good rifle, you would definitely want to look into Geissele and see what they got for 2023. But if you're just somebody who's not in competition and you're just a civilian person wanting to pick up a competition rifle, what would you advise them as far as scopes to pair with them?
So if you're going to be shooting PRS, you're going to want something more powered than a 1 to 6.
Okay, so you need more than 1 to 6.
Yeah, if you're going to be shooting PRS over long range.
Okay.
If you're going to be taking this and, you know, 300 yards is the longest you're going to be shooting, you might not need 20 power.
Okay.
But if you're doing PRS long range precision shooting, what you're going to want is a higher power scope.
Gotcha. You mind if I take a look down the sight of that thing?
No problem.
There's a lot of people in here right now, so I don't want a muzzle flash. So I'm gonna hold it in the air. Man, that is amazing. The glass quality on that thing is insane. So, in that particular dot in there, is that the only color that come in? Do y'all have like a green version of that sight picture in there, or is it just red?
No, right now these are Geissele optics made by Japan Optics over in Japan. Our illumination right now is only in red.
Okay, gotcha. Because I know for me, I can deal with red, but I really find that I like the green sight a lot. So that's why I inquired about it. Maybe we'll see some of that from you guys in the future, man. But man, Abraham, I really appreciate it. Is there anything else that you can think of that I may have not asked? Because I see you have all the features that I love in a rifle myself. You have the oversized charging handle, which I have big hands, I love. Even though most people don't use it, you have the forward assist. Man, beautiful bolt carrier system. Rail, this is an 18-inch, I'm assuming? Or
no, this is 20.
This is 20-inch. More than enough rail for an optic. Man, and then, like how y'all, it's lightweight. Exactly. So, I mean, I know it's a competition rifle, but man, it's very lightweight. And the fact that you said you stand by putting any can on it, man, I think I'll be picking up one of these myself, bro. So, man, I thank you so much, Abraham, for that. And look, man, if y'all don't have any Geissele products, y'all make sure y'all go on their website and check them out, man. Until the next time we see y'all, it's Gershon Tactics, Abraham Geissele, here at the 2023 SHOT Show. We out.